Six staff, the Association of Royal Yachtsmen will be here too, served on Britannia. The Black Berets of the naval aircrewmen, helicopter roles they had in the Royal Navy against submarine warfare and in search and rescue. The Association of Wrens in their blue tartan scarves, first formed in 1917. 75,000 wrens served in World War II. Some were pilots on D-Day, actually guiding smaller ships across the channel and towing vessels that had been disabled back into port for repairs. The submariners preceded them, HMS Tiger, HMS Jupiter, Queen Alexandra Royal Naval Service Association. And then among them, there are groups of people like the Fizguard Association, which is people who had their training at HMS Fizguard in Tor Point. So it's not just people who fought together, but people who trained together and look back to their time as an apprentice, learning to maintain ships. HMS Ganges Association, another training establishment. The NFACE Association for people who served on the airborne early warning squadrons in the Royal Naval Fleet Air Arm, and the Fleet Air Arm Armourers Association, and before them the communications, the physical trainers, mine warfare, Royal Naval clearance divers responsible for clearing unexploded ordnance and booby traps, Fleet Air Arm Buccaneer Association. And the Fleet Air Arm Field Gun Association in their green blazers. Ex-field gunners who won't take part in, you may well remember it, the old field gun competition at the Royal Tournament we used to see every year, which has now been discontinued. The Sea Harriers, before them, those extraordinary planes that could take off vertically from ships. The Jungly Association, those involved in Borneo, in fighting in Borneo, the Fleet Air Arm Officers Association, Safety Survival, Seamen Specialists. And then those who are connected by their ships, the Ton Association, the County Class Destroyers, the Type 21 Frigate Association, 120 members marching, all served in the Royal Navy in frigates between 1974 and 1994. 7 of their 8 ships served in the Falklands. They were famously known as the Porsche of the fleet. It's not advertising because they had a speed of over 30 knots. The Type 42 Association, sailors who served in the 42 type destroyer, 2 of which, Sheffield and Coventry, were lost in the Falklands War. HMS Glasgow, the first ship to enter the exclusion zone and had to be sent back to Britain for repairs after being damaged. The Exeter Association, the cruiser class. Type 22 Frigate Association, 14 of them, built for the Royal Navy. The last one retired from service in 2011. They were fighting in the Gulf War, the Falklands, Bosnia, Sierra Leone, Northern Ireland. Broadsword Association, involved in the Falklands War. It rescued some 170 crew from HMS Coventry, which was bombed in '82. The Ardent and Acasta Association, Bulwark and Albion, Centaur, Hermes Association, Ark Royal, Andromeda Association, the Leander-class frigate, and before them HMS Plymouth, the Lowestoft Association, Ajax and River Plate Association, the HMS Gloucester survivors. She was sunk near Crete in 1941, and there were only 84 survivors. 726 people died. HMS Blake, the light cruiser, illustrious association as well. The Royal Naval Benevolent Trust, a naval charity established by Lord Jellicoe, Admiral Lord Jellicoe, in 1916. The British Limbless Ex-Servicemen's Association, BLESMA. We saw John Phillips in our film earlier on. BLESMA looks after those who've had literally life-changing losses of limbs or eyesight in the service of the country. They're followed by Care for Veterans, a hospital home for the disabled. And in a moment we'll see the standout figures of the Chelsea pensioners. Combat Stress led this column off. Here are the Chelsea pensioners, founded by Charles II to provide a home for veterans, as he put it, broken by age or war, though they don't look broken when you go down to the Royal Hospital Chelsea. They have a grand time there, giving up their army pensions to live together in military style. They're followed by the Royal Star and Garter homes, who had their headquarters originally in 1916 on the hill in Richmond overlooking the River Thames. So let's just now, as this great procession goes past, let's rejoin Sophie.
I'm here with Baldev Singh Sian, who served with the Royal